If mayors aren't thinking about education, if they're not figuring out what the city has to do to improve the overall quality of education, to close the achievement gaps, then they're not really looking towards the future. It is absolutely critical that every member of the community, but particularly the leadership of the city, engage on this issue.
Cities cannot be successful, vibrant, great cities in America if they don't have after-school programs.
We sometimes forget that young people spend 75 to 80% of their waking hours outside of schools. So after-school and summer programs can leverage some of that time into positive, engaging opportunities for learning and good youth development.
After-school programs are critical in Oakland to keep kids safe and also keeps the neighborhood safer. Neighborhood crime and vandalism go down when kids are in good after-school programs.
We are committed to funding after-school programs, both as part of our overall juvenile crime prevention strategy and as a way to enhance the intellectual, creative, and health outcomes of our children and youth.
I think there's no more critical time in a child's life than the after-school hours that they spend either trying to remain healthy and active or engaging in activities that broaden their minds to new technologies and arts and culture.
We know through very compelling research that reducing chronic absenteeism and improving grade level reading are keys to long-term success. We also know that after-school and summer programs are important strategies for engaging youth and supporting learning. We need to take this work to the next level and use data to intentionally recruit youth who need support and to determine what programs are most successful in supporting these critical outcomes.
Quality after-school and summer programs can help spark student interest to expand their expectations and horizon.
We get a chance to help close the achievement gap and also invest in young people while keeping them safe through quality after-school programming. And so no matter where you are in the United States of America, I think it's extremely important that we do everything we can to engage our young people during after-school hours.
It helps them to build life skills. It helps them not to only build the skills or the knowledge that they get in school, but to build the skills that they need for living.
If you can educate, enrich, mentor, and protect children during out-of-school hours, they have a better chance of having positive life outcomes.
We know our young people do better when they have access to high-quality after-school and summer opportunities, greater attendance in school, more engaged in school, more successful, more likely to graduate, greater social, emotional, and behavioral skills.
Students today are your workforce of tomorrow. They're your voters of tomorrow.
Youth are a resource just like water or air or roads or other infrastructure. They're a human infrastructure.
Thanks to the original Kids First initiative, the City of Oakland puts 4% of its budget. These days, that's about $14 million into programs for youth. We really value these programs because it helps our kids get an even start, particularly since 1/3 of our kids live in low-income families.
We will build on the shoulders of the full school day by making historic investment in after-school initiatives to serve a total of 13,000 children.
Introduce a child to art, introduce a child to a new technology, introduce a child to STEM subjects as a fun way to learn math, sciences, or engineering.
This responsibility cannot rest in one sector alone. Schools cannot do it alone. And parents can't either. We require leadership. We accomplish this by working together.
Every mayor in America knows that we have to look 20, 30, even 50 years down the road and make the investments today in our cities that will pay off in the future. That's why every mayor in America today needs to be paying attention to our children, providing great after-school opportunities for them to continue their learning day and make sure that they are getting everything that they need to sustain their bodies and their minds.
In economic development, all roads lead back to education. If you have an educated populace, the challenges that communities across this country are facing, whether it's gun violence, poverty, hunger, physical, challenges, all of those things. Education is an answer on every question that I've asked myself as mayor.
Expanding and improving after-school and summer learning partnerships is a positive way to advance the American dream.
We can make a difference by promoting and proliferating after-school programs all over our communities. Make a difference by investing in them, and make a difference by making sure our children are engaged in safe, healthy activities after school.